This is Cinder Shadow, and for the Wednesday video, I have a discussion that I want to have about the new Master set. So let's jump into it, and hopefully gain some sort of acknowledgement and enlightenment as what I see with this product, and why it's leaving a very, very bad taste in my mouth. They're not done with 25th anniversary yet. They've got one more trick up their sleeves for 2018, and it's quite special. The last Masters set we plan on making for a while. We tried not to hold back. Ultimate Masters, coming soon, very soon. Stores approximately have 11 days from Monday to put in their pre-orders for this. I do not know how much stores are going to be able to financially pull this type of product, especially coming up to Christmas, where they've probably already marketed out what they're going to sell for Christmas. We just had guild kits come out. They're probably doing quite well, as they did look quite entertaining. And there's the upcoming guild battles during the Ravnica weekend. Ultimate Masters. Its release date December 7th, 2018. A 254 card set with 24 packs in the box. A 15 card booster pack, 1 premium foil per pack. It's being printed in English and Japanese languages. And they've added a masterpiece of sorts in the Ultimate box topper per box. This is something that we saw come out on Friday. I had it in my This Week in Magic, and I can't wait until this Friday to repost more about that story, and that's where this video comes in. They've decided to raise the MSRP in reflection to these Ultimate box toppers. Now at $335.76 US dollars, or a 3-pack blister pack, which we will see in Walmart, Target, and the sorts, for $34.99. Apparently supplies are limited. Now that's the same thing they said with Eternal Masters back when they first brought that onto the market, and surprise, surprise, a few months later they showed up on everyone's doorstep just for the Christmas season. So once again, Wizards is pulling something just before Christmas that could make or break a lot of these stores. This is a push for their fourth quarter at Hasbro to possibly make ends meet. They already saw layoffs of almost 10% from quarter 3. And apparently that was across the board, globally. Now, this is Wizards of the Coast trying to push this out so Hasbro will recover some of what they lost. They're also putting this out on MTGO for $6.99 a pack. However, they will not be redeemable for actual cards like other sets. They're shelving Masters after this set, which we thought they possibly were already doing. And they were going with a theme for any future Master sets. And the theme of this one is to get your wallet. It's to empty your wallet for the Christmas season. The Ultimate box topper. I've already seen them on sale on eBay for sold at $300 a pop. Will these cards maintain that value? No one knows. A lot of the hype that went over the weekend became a cash grab for a few select people. As you can see, there's 40 different cards. The list below, we have Liliana Vale, Snapcaster Mage, the artwork of the box, Emrakul Karn, Kozilek, Ulamog, And the list continues. Not all of these are mythic in the set themselves. You have Eternal Witness, which is actually at uncommon. You have Life of the Loam, which is at rare. Noble Hierarch at rare, not mythic. These are cards that people need. I personally want Noble Hierarchs to play a modern deck. They are quite a staple if you're in the white, green, blue colors. Currently using Birds of Paradise as a substitution, which is a card that we should have seen in here. A Birds of Paradise masterpiece would have looked absolutely gorgeous and amazing. These masterpieces, cropped to a smaller portion of what you see in the actual card, compared to the masterpiece and then blown up. So you actually get less art for something they could have easily done more art with and made them full art. As foils go, I saw the picture of the Sargardia. That one did look quite amazing. But as most foils in the Magic the Gathering card stock, they will curl. I have not seen product like this curl this badly that it starts to affect the base product. This unaffordable Masters set will become, won't be the legendary set we asked for. It's going to be another dumpster fire of cards that no one will care about. With 3 possible different versions of each of these cards in the set, it's going to become lackluster when you have 3 different artworks. You will have your normal card, you will have your foil of the normal card. Now you also have this masterpiece, which once again they have cut away some of that artwork and just superimposed it. The superimposing of artwork is not very hard to do. I myself have taken the Arc-like Phoenix from the current set and easily blown this up. This is a Photoshop trick that was quite easily done, and I'm using a base program for it. Someone with a full Photoshop program could mimic this in a heartbeat. The artwork for some of these cards do look amazing, but in the past, the masterpieces, being as unique as they were, with different style of artwork and a different type of foiling process, these ones do not look like they have the new foiling process like they did with the Expeditions. BFZ, Battle for Zendikar, Kaladesh were amazingly looking cards. They all looked nice, crisp, clean. Then the Evocations for Amonkhet came out. The Egyptian-style god cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! Were part of Magic the Gathering. The artwork was shrunk, unlike these new ones where they've superimposed it, but it's just a trick of the eye. Unlike the Invocations, where you could not read the card or know what some of the cards even did because you couldn't read them properly, these ones at least you can read. Are these going to make someone run out and buy these? People are already offering high amounts of dollars for these. Those people that are offering high amounts of dollars for these are just going to hoard them. This won't see everyone's pocket. with the turn of this Master Set and the Christmas time upon you, I suggest you spend your money elsewhere. If you want to give the money to Wizards of the Coast, maybe rethink that and give it to a charity instead. Wizards of the Coast is not a charity. We are the players of a game. We should not have to shell out thousands of dollars for a card that should not be higher than maybe $50 at most. Caverns of Souls, it's a highly sought after card. When they came out in the last set of the last Master Set, I still cannot trade with anyone to gain that card. Everyone that has those cards, hold on to them, because they know one day they'll need them. They'll need to sell off a play set of them, and when they sell it off, it's something that they need. But these cards are not straight up trade. It's not time for money in this case. Wizards of the Coast is banking for your wallets to open up and for them to become the charity case they don't need to be. Please do not look down upon the cards that you see here, as the artwork is amazing. The price point of these cards is where the issue stands. Raising that price to $335 from the $240 that they were before, when everyone was saying the sets were too expensive. Iconic Masters and Masters 25 were not worth the $10 MSRP that they were put at per pack. They more were like the $6.99 MSRP that they should have been back in 2013. This should have been a home run. This PR stunt that was done over the weekend, lots of questions floated around. Everyone figured this was a buy a box promo, and it's nice to finally see the buy box promo being sealed in these boxes. But unlike a lot of questions, how many stores will actually sell these boxes? How many stores will sit on them? Not only that, but how many distributors are going to cut shipping them out by a quarter or half? Like we saw with Eternal Masters, that was a very limited run. But suddenly around Christmas time, that limited run became an unlimited order. Mainly because the distributors sat on that product until the hype came down and pushed it onto the local game stores. Some of those local game stores took a bath in those products, mainly because they thought they could sell them at what they did when it was first came out. Some of them had to fire sale them at the end. Like Iconic Masters and Masters 25, this Ultimate Masters is not a hit out of the park. This is the third strike in the Master sets. I'm glad to not see it continue. But I tell you, anyone that wants to buy this product, I do have some Magic Beans for sale. The Magic Beans don't do anything, but I can still tell you they're Magic Beans. When it comes down to your wallet, all Wizards of the Coast sees is dollar signs. All they see is someone that wants to pay more money. There's no longer a sense of community or a sense of playmanship, or whatever you want to call it. We're no longer the wizards that control the destiny of our decks. Wizards of the Coast has now entered the singles market and really starting to recognize the secondary market and wants a chunk of change of that. These cards will not bring down the price of any of the reprints in the set. With the increased MSRP, it's going to keep them at the same price, making this even less affordable for people in the long run. Once again, The theme of the set was pay us money, not play our game.